Hello everyone, hello and welcome to a oddly quiet Fahrenheit, folks, in Let's Play Final Fantasy X. I am the Black Shadow, and yeah, unfortunately, the really cool airship music, it won't actually play until we go, and from now until we have the fight with Sin, which is why I didn't want to do the High Bridge incident for so long, because I really like the airship music, and we won't hear it for a little while now, which just kind of sucks. Anyways, last time, folks, we finally got hold of Anima. After, we went to Besaid, we got hold of the final sphere we were missing, we revisited Baaj Temple, broke the seal, and now we've got hold of Anima, which is really awesome. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be heading back to Remiem Temple, so that we can go and deal with stuff there. We also do want to go to Ifrit and Ixion's Chambers of the Face, but I'm actually going to go Remiem Temple first because it's probably going to make more sense. So let's not speak with... well, actually, I do need to save the game. I didn't do that at the end of the last video. There we are. Beautiful. Lovely. So let's go do that. Yeah. We're not going to do that just yet. She's isn't the same, is it, without the music? Really annoying. Anyways, folks, so we need to go to the Calm Lands. But we want to go there from Lake Makalania so that we actually are next to the temple. Otherwise, we've got to do lots of silly running around. So let's give Kamari his no encounter weapon. There we are. We can just walk through nice and peacefully. But yeah, obviously, all this stuff here you could have done earlier. Our party is pretty decently powered, actually, to do what's going to be going on next. But, you know, it's just one of those things. So we will wander on through this way because it's just as easy as walking halfway through the Calmlands. That place is massive. And this place is prettier. Because we like pretty. Right, okay then. So, yeah, so as we walk through, so, story so far. Just going off as well from the last video at the High Bridge. Micah has decided, has sent himself away, because now that he knows that we took out the final Aeon, we can't do anything else yet, with the Celestial Weapons, by the way. Yet. So he sent himself away, and we've asked Shalinda to tell everyone in Spira that when we go and confront Sin, a ship in the sky, the Fahrenheit, is going to sing the Hymn of the Faith. The logic being that that might well help calm Sin, so it'll allow us to attack a bit more. The Road of Bavel is closed. None may pass. No, you can't walk in there, but you can still, go there with the thingy. Yeah. We can still go there with the Fahrenheit and teleport there. No harm in that. So that's the idea. And if everyone sings the hymn, it might calm Sim enough so we can approach it and try and find a way to bust through its armor, so we can get at you Yevon inside. That's the rough idea. Bit crazy, I know. Right then, so we want to have a chat with our Chocobo trainer. Over here. Yes, I do want to ride a Chocobo. Not quite sure how I went from a Chocobo chirp to mimicking a guitar, but in any event. So let's head over here and back to Remiem. Let's just check how our Aeons are doing, because remember these are all Aeon and Aeon fights, so here's how they all stand. Is there any abilities I want to give you while I'm thinking about it? Well, that might be an idea. Seems we've got that many bloody stamina springs. I'll give you power break. In fact, I might even give Bahamut power break as well. Yeah, there we go. I also will give you armor break because we've got millions of level 2 key spheres. Focus will certainly help. Double cast would be pretty good, actually. Curaga would probably be beneficial as well, because you don't have Cure or Cure. You've got no way of healing yourself. Might do that. We'll give you all the null spells. Yeah, we'll give you Scan. Teach Life and Full Life now, which is nice. Anything else I want to do with you? It's got all the tier 3 magic as well as Bio and Death. I'll give you Demi. I could give you Drain. 60 Stamina Springs, though? I don't really want to. I kind of need those for other reasons. Could give you Flare. And the Supreme Gems allow you to teach an Aeon Ultima as well if you fancy, but that's unnecessary. So let us head back to the temple. Over the long bridge. Who the hell made this bridge as well? I mean, that does not look very easy to have made. Just as a note. Still pretty awesome, mind you. So we want to save the game again. I could have done all this off screen actually, but well. There we are, lovely. And let us head back inside. Been a while since we've been here, haven't we? Goodness.
Well, Yuna, shall we see how well your training serves you?
Only if we're offering. Right, okay then. So, I'll do my best. Yeah, so now that we've taken on the standard 5, first we have to deal with Yojimbo first, actually. And then we can deal with Anima afterwards. No, I didn't do that. Oh, blast. I didn't write down... Oh, where have I put Yojimbo's stats? For goodness sakes. Oh, blast. I didn't write them down, did I? Fine, I'll get them from here. Fine, okay then.
Very well. Before we begin... Now, are you ready?
Ready as we're ever gonna be. Alright then, so... Battle 6 is Yojimbo. Now again, just like any other time you take on Yojimbo, if its overdrive meter goes to full, it will use Animato, which will kill you. But luckily, because this is an Aeon fight, it will only kill the Aeon in question. So it's not as dangerous as it normally is, to be fair. Its defense is really quite decent, actually. So we're looking to stick to largely magic attacks. So I think I'm going to go with Veilfor for this. Veilfor is the one with the pretty good magic stat. Still got my shortened summon sequences as well, which is fine. So we'll go with magic, basically, is the idea. You don't have haste, do you? No, you could try using slow, but I'm pretty sure it's immune to that. Yojimbo's got 32,000 health, which is handy. You are immune to delayed sonic wings, aren't you? You should be. Yeah, pretty sure of that. But our Aeons are so ridiculously powerful now. These are going to be cables. Except when you dodge. Because your evasion is pretty good. Ow. You know, I don't appreciate that. I really don't. Oh, it is immune to armor break. Okay then. But yeah, I say it. Our Aeons will just cakewalk these. I'm not even going to use any MP. Well, I could, but I really can't be arsed. Let's say 32,000 health. Its defense is pretty good, actually. I should be using magic here, but I'm not. And he just wants to throw Daigoro at us. Well, okay then. Your funeral. Yeah, bye. Forgot its evasion. It could evade. Well, its evasion's really low, but it's got a decent. It's got a decent amount of luck actually. So you know. But yeah, that's an easy enough fight. Belgimine's Yojimbo's pretty easy to take on.
Ah, you have made some progress, and for that, I am glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
And for defeating him, first time round, we'll get some Shadow Gems, which is nice to replace the ones we've used. Not many, mind you.
You've got quite a name to live up to, daughter of Braska.
Yeah. So, Battle 7, Anima!
Very well. Before we begin, now, are you ready?
Cool. Still love Anima's entrance. I think it's just so cool. That is so awesome.
Choose your Aeon well, Summoner.
Anima, its stats ain't that bad. It's got 54,000 health, which is pretty good. But defenses are pretty weak here. So, well, we'll go with, we went Shiver the last time, so I'll tell you what. Let's just go absolutely unnecessarily OP, shall we? Beautiful. Right then, you son of a bitch. Bahamut is so powerful right now. You don't even understand. Oh, you've got Demi! Ah, I like that little trick you've got there. You didn't tell me about that. You dastardly devil, you. I mean, I could even go on haste, but it's really unnecessary. I'm just gonna destroy you, really. As I say, defense is really weak. Both physical and magical. Unfortunately, not such a great magical attack Bahamut. But this one's already over. Like I say, we're way more advanced than we really should be here dealing with these Aeons. Yeah. It's just how it's kind of happened.
Stop. That is enough.
Right then. So that was nice and easy. I say that's a harder fight than it should be. Than it normally is. But it's just how it is. Just we're so much more powerful than we should be. It's just how it is. Anyways, for defeating Belgimine's Anima, we get ourselves 60 stamina springs, which is quite nice. Now that we've defeated all 7 of those Aeons, folks, we now try and approach.
I will be the judge of your Aeon strength. Are you good enough, I wonder?
We will do our best, folks. How do I get you to do what I need you to do? I forget. Can I now go around? Because that's what we need to do. Now that we've defeated all 7, Now we can go and visit the seal that's been back here this whole time. The doors are sealed by a strange power. But, you need 2 key items in order to dissolve the seal, folks. One of which is the Blossom Crown. The Blossom Crown, is that what we got from the Chocobo race? I forget. No, that was the Celestial Mirror. But not completely. The other key item is the Flower Scepter. If we use both, we completely get rid of the seal. And we can head inside. And we can obtain the final hidden Aeon of the game, folks. Cindy, Sandy, and Mindy, the Major Sisters. Oh yeah, look at those stats. Good God. Seriously powerful for these guys. But a little unpredictable, folks. Again, notice we can't display their abilities because these guys work very unique to any other type of Aeon in the game, folks. But they are a combined Aeon, all 3. They're not 3 separate Aeons. They work as a group. Just so you know. They've all got their own special attacks. Kamisade for Cindy, Sandy's got Razia, and Mindy has Pasado. However, if all their overdrives are full, they can use Delta Attack, which is absolutely brutal. And their stats are pretty nice. And now that we've done that, can we actually enter? Oh, we can! Well, maybe you want to actually meet the Major Sisters.
Why couldn't we see to stop the dreaming? Why did we stay on in Spira? We had forgotten for so long. We had forgotten to move forward. We had forgotten to change.
Well, fantastic. We had a defense sphere for that. Unfortunately, no treasures around the outside this time round. But, you know, a defense sphere is a defense sphere. Right, so now that we've done that, and we've got the Major Sisters,
You've got quite an...
now we can take on Belgimine. This is the final Aeon fight against Belgimine, folks. It's not easy, to be fair.
Very well. Before we begin, now, are you ready?
Alright, and folks, so, like I say, this is basically 3 Aeons in 1. Basically. Well, they are pretty cool. I like them. These guys mean business.
Choose your Aeon.
And they have also note again, they've all got their own overdrive beaters. So, we've got Cindy, who has 48,000 health. You've got Sandy with 35, and you've got Mindy with only 20. Mindy on the right there. But they are all very dangerous. They've all got a lot of nasty attacks to them as well, which isn't good. So, who do we want to use for this? Yeah! Let's do this! And of course, first time we've summoned Anima, so we get to see it in full regardless, even if you've got the settings for the Aeons on short. Anima just reeks of power destruction. God almighty. Okay then! Shall we dance? You'll find as well, if you look at a lot of the characters, yeah, Cindy's quite slow. Although Mindy's is pretty quick. So is Sandy, actually. So, let's dance! Oh my god! Did I just do that? Oh my god! Maximum damage! That is not right. That is not an easy... What on earth? Oh my god. That's not the easiest fight in the world, folks. And Anima has just said, fuck you all to hell.
That is enough.
Apologies for the language, but wow. I did not see that coming. Oh my god.
You have made some progress. And for
That was
I am
brutal.
Take this. It may come in handy.
Well, we get 40 shining gems for taking them out the first time. Oh my, that was absolutely sickening. Bahamut is on his knees in awe. Wow. Alright then, folks, so when you defeat the Major Sisters, which means you defeated all 7 Aeons...
Thank you. Perhaps you'll teach me
This
again
happens.
someday?
That's not possible. You have already surpassed your father. There is nothing more I can teach you. My work here on Spira is done.
Uh-huh.
Time for me to go.
Send her.
It's what Belgimine wants. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you really should. And if you don't in return, you'll get the option again. You need to send Belgimine. It's what she wants anyways.
Yes.
With all the Aeons defeated, we've learned everything
in
we
your
physically
hands.
can.
Destroy sin and save Spira.
And for that, we get the Moon Sigil, which is the last Celestial token we needed for Yuna and her Nirvana, folks. So now that we've got that, we can now go and, oh, there it is. And we can now go and fully upgrade her Celestial weapon. But my god, Anima, what was that? That was brutal. Wow. I did not see that level of carnage. I did not think that was going to happen. That's not an easy fight, really. I mean, it's a bit. It's meant to be somewhat challenging. I know our party is a bit advanced, but that was brutal. All right then, folks. So now we've done that, we need to go back to the Macalania Woods. So let's go and do that so that we can get hold of a fully modified Nirvana. For
Here we
Yuna.
go.
So we'll go back to Lake Macalania because it's the quickest way. And now we'll revisit the Celestial Weaponry thing. Upgrading place. How that was a simple attack. And it did 90,000 damage plus. That is extraordinary. I mean, if it's doing that with normal attacks, I dread to think what that might do with an overdrive. Man. Oh, Bahamut, your reign of being an absolutely overpowered turn 2 in a desperate time beast, unfortunately, has just come to an end. I've so got to teach Anima haste. Right then, so now we've got Yuna's moon sigil. We can now complete the ritual with her Nirvana. Which leaves just 2 weapons to go. Walker's World Champion and Titus's Calabolg. If I'm still saying that right, I still don't know. So, Yuna, here is her Nirvana. Break damage limit, triple overdrive, double AP, and 1 MP cost. So, the actual magic stat is actually a bit less. There's no magic boosting stat. Unlike Lulu's Onion Knight, which has magic booster, Yuna instead has double AP. So, you know, just a note. Just a note, folks. So we've got that. Am I going to put it on? I don't know. Probably will. I kind of want the double AP whenever I can get it. So yeah. That'll give us the Nirvana, folks. I say so. We've only got 2 left to do. We've got the Sun Crest, which I need to go back to Xanakon to get, and the Jupiter Sigil, which I will be getting in the coming videos. I just have to get the time in. Beautiful. Right then, so now that we've got hold of all those Aeons, what are we doing now? That's a good question, actually. I haven't even thought about it. What are we doing now? I say, yeah, I don't know. Should really have thought about this, shouldn't I, folks? But I haven't. I do apologise. Let's go back to the travel agency, folks, before we do anything. Let me just have a bit of a think here. Because I now need to think of everything that I've not done. Actually, no, even better. Let's go to the let's go back to the airship. I might or might not put in the airship music theme because it's just going to sound depressing, so quiet. I'll put it in if I remember. So what have we got then, folks? Let's look at everything. Right, so we've done Baaj Temple. We've got hold of Anima. Besaid Island. We've we've done that. We've got back in there. We said we were going to go and revisit the 2 Fayth locations that we can without being opposed. So I suppose we'll do that next. So that is Kilika Port and that's Kilika Temple and Jose Temple. So yeah, I suppose we'll do those. I need something to fill the rest of this video with. Doing these 2 should adequately bring us towards an end. Because yeah, like I say, we've now at this point we've now done most things in the game. So what have we not done? Aside from obviously the rest of the game, what we've got now is, or left, is we have got we've got the rest of the Dark Aeons to take on. As you would probably have guessed, there's a Dark Aeon variant of all of the Aeons that we've got. Some are easier to find than others, some of which you've got to trigger to appear, some of which are just around, waiting for you to stumble upon them. Some of them will just ambush you because they're jerks like that. We've also got the Monster Arena. We haven't done everything there. I need to get hold of all of the creations in there, which we need to take on, because there's stuff there to show off. Going on from all the Dark Aeons, when you defeat all the Dark Aeons, you've also got the added super boss on the not original version of the game, so the PAL International HD version, which is Penance, which people who have played this game will know its name in Fear and Dread, which of course I have to try and take on, as suicidal as that might be. Yes, do that. You do that. Not many visitors to the temple these days. It is a pity. Ah. I've given up on becoming a warrior monk. They favour the temple over the people of Spira. I can't believe they abandoned their positions in Kilika. They ran? I am not a warrior monk. I have rejoined the Crusaders. It's just that the Crusaders are short on armour. Are you telling me all the monks here have left? Damn them. Oh no, they're still here. Those devoted to Yevon's teachings near not fear death. But the young monks are scared silly. How pitiful. Well, it'll be fine. The fiends here are pretty crap. Pretty weak. Well, I say that. As long as you don't get a massive Ochu suddenly arriving, you'll be alright. We're supposed to sing when we see the flying ships. See, I knew that. Oh, good. Shalinda's word is starting to spread. Well, you know what they're like. Well, let's head inside then. I must reluctantly admit that the people are distancing themselves from the temple. Lord of Holland think if he were here. There's a thought for you folks. Right, so this one I'm going to do on screen because it gives me a chance to just quickly talk about future videos of this LP. So, what we've got, so as I was saying, so what have we got left in this LP then to do, folks? We've obviously got the rest of the story. We've got all the Dark Aeons I need to take on, along with Penance. We've also got all the rest of the Monster Arena fights, which includes some ridiculously hard fights as well. We've visited all the hidden locations. The problem that we've got here, folks, is... Well, see, there's a problem, I say. Now, we only just managed to beat Dark Veil. And to be honest, our party should have been a lot stronger than what it is. The problem that we've got here, for people as well that haven't played the game, because there may well be... I know there are some people that have not played this game watching this LP. I'm well aware of that. Where does this need to go? I'll just put it down there for the moment. I don't remember how to get through this place anymore. Ugh. Is that not right? No. Is that basically, if we want to be competing with the rest of the Dark Aeons and some of the fights I've got to do as well in the Monster Arena, our party has got to be a lot stronger than what it is at the moment. Now, all that's going to mean is that I've got to go off screen and I've got to do a lot of leveling. Now, this I can do. You know, I'm happy to do this. It's not a problem. It's also one of the other reasons why this has been recorded so far in advance is because I knew I was going to get to this stage where I've got to do... oh yeah, I need to not have this, do I? Is that I knew I was getting to this point where I've got to do loads and loads of leveling. It's just one of those things. So the idea being that once I've recorded this, I can then spend the time coming up to this point doing all the off-screen work, which is not a problem. Now, oh, I don't need that. I need to push the thing, don't I? The pedestal. I need to bring it here. So what I'm going to have to say, so I'm going to have to do all the off-screen work, and our party needs to be a lot stronger than what it is. It would also help to have the celestial weapons. Now, I'm not going to be able to get Titus's immediately, but I will get hold of Walker's. That's not a problem. Just push this on here. There we go. Say we don't have to worry about any of the we don't have to worry about any of the destruction spheres. We've already got that. The problem with all this getting our party upgraded, huh? What do I need to do here? Oh, is this where the glyph sphere comes into it? Might well be. Put this down here then. Is that the way the strength of our party is at this point is pretty much powerful enough to basically move on with the rest of the game, take on the final area, do the rest of the game, you know, and all that, and that's not a problem. And what would happen is that if I now go and do all the rest of the Dark Aeon stuff and strengthen our party to do all that sort of thing, which I can do, is that our party will be too strong, really, to have any sort of challenge in the final area, which would be, you know, I don't really want that to happen. I want it to still be a challenge. Otherwise, it's not really fun to watch. Is it, folks? So what I'm going to do after this, the conclusion of this video, is I'm going to save this in a separate slot. As we go up here, we don't need to drop the sphere. And I'm going to then separate my saves out. So there's going to be a save here which is reserved purely for moving on to the final end of the game with Sin. And there's going to be a set of saves which I'm then going to be using for strengthening my party enough so we can take on all the Dark Ends and all the extracurricular stuff. So I'm going to separate the two out because I don't want to make my party absurdly powerful, then come to the final dungeon and just whitewash everything. And I mean even the final bosses. I will just sweep them aside. I don't really want that. Now, let's have a chat with Ifrit's Fayth.
Sin swam in the sea near Xanarkand. Perhaps the waking dream eased its suffering.
Is that you, Gunner? In disguise?
Your father touched Sin and became real that night, foundering in the seas of Spira. How sad now that he's caught in the tragic spiral.
Jet, this is.
He is Sin. He is lost.
Yeah, talking about Jet, but all that sort of thing. There's a luck sphere there. More chests. So there's an accuracy sphere. Defense sphere. We'll need all of these that we can get. An agility sphere. And there's nothing there. Like I say, we need to get hold of as many of these sphere boosts as we can get. It is not those, all these ones here. Very important that we do, because those will be crucial in us becoming powerful enough to take on some of the stuff at the end of the game. I'll explain why when we get there, for those that don't know. So let's get out of here. So the only place you got left to do is to head to Jose Temple and head to Ixion's Fayth. That's the last thing we're going to do this video. I'm going to say, because we're not going to be able to get into Macalania's, and technically Bahamut doesn't have one of those, sort of. Because we kind of already went there. We can't redo the Chamber of the Fayth in Bevel. And I'll show you why, actually. If we head back to the High Bridge, I'll show you why, actually. If we head back to the High Bridge, some point after doing the visit to try and see Micah before he runs away. If you try and head northward. Recognize them?
Hold there.
This bridge is closed.
It's Marauder!
Bavel is off limits by the temple's decree. No one may enter.
Huh?
Everyone's in mourning since Maester Micah died. And it's been mourning for days now.
Passe. At least that's what they say. The temple's falling apart with all 4 maesters gone.
Yes, of course, because bear in mind, your 4 maesters. Micah's sent himself away. Seymour we've seemingly half taken care of. You've got Keenock, who got murdered. And you've got Kelk, who was murdered. So all 4 maesters are now gone.
They're afraid of riots, so they're turning everyone away. With our brother in the middle.
Oh, Isaru.
What's up with Isaru?
They came crying to him to stay in Bavel, to protect the temple and all that. And you know our brother. It's not in him to refuse.
Oh, I guess our pilgrimage is done then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Of course not. Jeez.
Oh, it's not.
Long story short, you'll only find trouble in Bavel. I'd stay out for your own safety.
Yeah. So Marauder and Passe will now guard the bridge, and they will not let you into Bavel.
Isaru sends his regards to Lady Yuna.
Oh, thank you.
And he says he's sorry too.
Yeah. Hey, it wasn't his fault. It was Yevon telling him to do it.
That whole bit about Yuna being a traitor's just some Albed rumor I hear. I just can't believe it. I mean, the Albed helped us out.
Bit confusing. So yeah, so if we try and head in, it doesn't work, folks. The game will not let you. So you can't head back to the Xanacan trials, which again is why it makes you get hold of the Destruction Seer. It forces you to do it the first time round. You can also actually head on back here, back along the High Bridge, interestingly. And you can head along here and head all the way back, if you so desire. Which is nice. Would have been nice if they put some music on, but, oh well. But there's nothing actually back here. So, yeah, whatever. Okay then, so let's help board the airship and head over to Jose. Yeah, just look like. I figured, why not? I'll show that off, there's no harm. So, Jose will need to go to the... Is Jose High Road the closest? Yeah, I guess it is. There's no spot particularly near Jose. I suppose the High Road is close as you're going to get. It's back here at the site, the fighting site, so, you know, whatever. But we've got Kamari, still got his no encounter weapon on, so we'll still be fine, so we can still chat, which is nice. It's worth its weight in gold, that having a weapon with no encounters. That's why I made sure I got that from bloody Geos Gainer when we went to Baaj. I made sure of that, believe me. But this time, no real depressing music anymore, which is nice. It's more upbeat, which is pleasant, I guess. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, so like I say, so we've got Dark Aeons, we've got Penance, we've got all the arena fights as well. I think that's pretty much all we've got. Apart from obviously getting hold of the two celestial weapons we haven't got hold of yet. Now, we're not going to be able to get hold of the Sun Crest until I deal with the Dark Aeon in Xanacan. So they have to wait. The Jupiter Sigil is probably going to be the next thing I'll be dealing with, actually. So, like I say, I'll address what we're going to be doing at the end of the video. Oh, who's that? Warrior monks have returned to Bavel. In other words, they fled. Right. Oh, hello. An armored chocobo? I wonder. Oh, great, these monkeys are still here. We're behind you all the way. Good luck. Yeah, folks, if you try and head here earlier on, all these guys will rush you, and the game will send you back outside. You cannot head here until you deal with the high bridge incident. There is nothing I can do but pray. My faith in heaven will never die. More and more people these days, more and more people question the teaching these days. Even, I only hope it doesn't lead to another tragedy, Operation Meehead. No, I think people have learned that lesson, folks. I hope so. We're facing tough times. The monks all seem dejected, and hardly anyone visits the temples anymore. I'm okay though. I live by the teachings no matter what. Some people just don't know anything else to live by is the problem. Just seeing if there's anyone else lying around. I'm sure there's someone around here we can have a chat with. Like these two individuals. Hello.
Why, it's you again.
You still on the road?
Yes, but we're not going to Xanakin.
Oh.
Huh?
You quit your pilgrimage?
I have decided to go to Bartello's homeland. We are going to let the other summoners deal with sin. I'm scared.
Hey, don't worry about it. We'll put Sin in his place in no time.
You mean the final summoning?
Not quite.
No, we found another way where no one has to die.
Well, whatever it is, good luck.
Cross your fingers.
Do your best. Bartello, time to go.
You never hang around, do you? Oh, Bartello. Yep, Donna has quit her pilgrimage, folks. I think it's dependent on what you speak with her and chat about when she's in the Fahrenheit. She doesn't always quit, mind you. See what you've got here for your weapons shop. It's not bad stuff here, folks. Initiative here, magic booster and alchemy. I forget what alchemy. I think it like doubles the potency of healing items. I think I could be wrong. Initiative, magic 10% and magic booster. So there's some good stuff here, because stuff like magic booster, that is really hard to come across, folks. It really is. Mirage Lance. So I tell you what, that's not bad actually. I might get that. Because, even with, well, I don't know, I could do. It would be nice to have, because it would help boost his magic a bit, but then his magic wouldn't exceed 9999. Oh, sorry. Unless I use, like, one of Riku's mixes, which means he can bypass the damage limit or something like that. Maybe too late for that to be of any use, unfortunately. That. It also sells SOS shell equipment as well. But yeah, some pretty nice equipment here, if you fancy spending the money, I suppose. Any items I can buy off you, Missy? Nah, not really. I'll buy some Phoenix Downs off you, though, because I'm running low. And some of these. Beautiful. Wonderful. Lovely. So, let's head inside the temple then, shall we? Away from all these damn monkeys. Once, travellers of the high road would customarily stop over at this temple and pray for a safe journey. Nowadays, they just pass by without stopping. How dare they neglect the precepts that have sustained spirit for 1,000 years? Oh, that was a question? Oh, okay. I think they've used the wrong punctuation there. That could just be me, though. Meh. Whatever. It's just nice to be visiting these places, to be fair. Seeing how people's views have changed. For 50... What is that guy doing? I'm sure he's resting peacefully. Well, we hope so. My fellow monks have left the temple. They said that nothing will change so long as we remain within these confines. I cannot say they are right or wrong. Why are you doing that? Blitzfan. Favourite team? Killer Beast. He appears to be just an ordinary fan. You cannot sign him to a contract. Damn it. I didn't know you could do that. Blitz fan. I didn't know. I did not know you could do it. I was wondering, is he a blitzball player? Looks like he's practicing something. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Huh. Killer Beast, really? Well, actually, I tell you that they're not a pushover team anymore. Actually, the signings they've made, oh, they're pretty competitive. They still need a new keeper though. Despite hearing rumours about your rebellion, I always believed you were innocent. After all, I saw how graciously you toiled to help the wounded Crusaders. Oh, thank you. Not all who are associated with the temple are against you, my lady. Please believe me. Beautiful. Alright then, I'm going to do this cloister off screen because I didn't have anything to talk about this time. I did last, so yeah.
The cloister of trials lies within. Are you prepared?
Well, if I die, then something has gone drastically wrong. I'll see you guys at the Chamber of the Faith. That didn't take too long, actually. Probably because I wasn't still going to actually concentrate on what the hell I was doing. Who's that? Captain Pugwash?
For a long time, we had forgotten how to go forward. You reminded us we must go forward. Yes, we must run. Let us go. You who share our dreaming. Come, and we will run till the dream's end.
That's the problem, when a world gets stuck in a spiral for so long, it does kind of forget how to move on sometimes. Get a I cannot speak at the moment. A luck sphere, and only 2 chests in here. Magic defense, and an agility sphere. Very nice. Alright then, so that is all of that. So let us leave. And then we're going to be discussing what we're going to be doing in the coming videos, because it has got to that time of the LP. So let's get out of here, get onto the airship, and then I will talk properly there, because I'm not going to be concentrating much. That's still cool. Right, we shall board the airship. And I will have to remember to put in some swanky music in here, because otherwise it just won't sound so good. Okay then, folks. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to save the game. And we're going to save this on slot 1. Now, what I'm now going to do, now that we've got 6 slots here, is, as I said, we're now going to separate our saves into 2 bits. This save here, we're going to be using, and this is the party as we have got now, unless there's, well, actually that's not exactly true. The only thing I'm going to do left on this save file is I am going to get hold of Walker and fully upgrade his world champion. That is the only thing that is really left to do on this save file. We'll get his world champion, get all the ultimate weapons, and then we will leave. I'm not fussed about Titus's Calibolg. Besides, he's got the Brotherhood, he's got his own little special weapons, so we'll be using that. So I'm not too fussed. So we're going to be getting hold of that, and that is where we will be getting hold of that, and I'll be doing that, and that'll be that save file. And we will be ready to move forward and have our showdown with Sin and begin the journey to the end of the game. That's what we'll be doing with this save file. Now, what we will also be doing, aside from that, is, as I say, we've got all the extra stuff, folks. So we've got the rest of the Dark Aeons, we've got all the arena fights, as well as, well, anything else that I either A, have forgotten, or B, decide that I want to show off. So, what I'm going to be doing, as I say, so the second load of saves, I'm going to be using those so that I can gradually progress my party as we need to. So I'm going to be doing lots and lots and lots of leveling off screen, and occasionally we'll be making a video as we take on the next Aeons. As I say, all the Dark Aeons are hidden around Spira. You've got Dark Ifrit, who is where is he? Dark Ifrit. No, I don't want to speak with you. I want to speak with Sid. I'll show you where they all are. I'll tell you because I don't mind. So we dealt with Dark Baleful, who's at Besaid. We've got Dark Ifrit, who is actually hiding out at Beaconel. Dark Ixion, who is in the Thunder Plains, which makes kind of logical sense. You've got Dark Shiva, who is actually at Makalania. Dark Bahamut, who is in Zanarkand Dome. You've then got Dark Yojimbo, who is at the Cavern of the Stolen Fayth. You've got Dark Anima, who is at Mount Gagazet. And then you've got the Dark Major Sisters, who are at the Mushroom Rock Road. So that's where all the Dark Aeons are. And as well, obviously, we've got all of the arena fights to do in the Calmlands. For me to do that, I need to go around all these dungeons, and I need to get hold of all the hidden enemies, folks. That also means I need to visit... There's a dungeon here that we will get access to, which I need to get into, because there are a few enemies in there that I need to get hold of so that I can actually complete the collection, because for the final enemy in the arena, we need to get hold of 10 types of every enemy in the game, and that means I need to get access to the final dungeon of the game, because there's a few enemies hiding in there which I can't find anywhere else. So in this in the save file that I'm going to be sort of doing all this upgrading in, I'm going to actually head to the final area of the game. I'm going to do everything there, and we're going to get hold of all the last themes I need to get hold of. It's all part of me leveling up as I go along. I won't show any of that because that'll all be done with the other saves, basically. So what we're going to be doing the next few videos is the last thing I haven't got hold of, really, that I need to, is I need to get hold of Auron's final overdrive. So there are a few Jet Spheres around that I need to pick up. We also need to get hold of, well, we don't have to get hold of Walker's last two reels, but I will be doing so, because one of the reels is a first prize in a league in the Blitzball. And the next few videos, I said I was going to do it, and I'm going to be doing it now. Over the next few videos, is I am actually going to be doing a Blitzball league, and I'm going to do it on screen. I'm going to show it all off, and we're going to do a league, and we're going to do our utmost to make first place. And we might well do a tournament or two as well, because it's the tournaments that I hope and suspect I'll probably pick up a Jupiter Sigil, not the league. So that's the logic. So that's what we do in the next few videos, and then once I've done all that, that's when I'll then be completely segregating the saves off. When I get the World Champion, then we'll have this save file, which is ready for the end of the game, and then I'll be having another set of save files, which will be us preparing to do all the Dark Aeons and all that, folks. Which order I'm going to show those in? Well, I'm most likely what I will do is I will show you guys all the super boss fights. We'll cover all them first, and then when we've done all of those, which could take a while, mind you, then when we've done all those, then we'll return to this save file here, and then I'll actually show you on screen taking on Sin, going through the final dungeon of the game, and then the end of the game, because I won't be able to do it with the save file that I would have been using otherwise, because A, will be too powerful, and B, I'd have gone through most of it anyways, folks. So, that's going to be all. So, I'm going to thank you guys very much for watching and listening. I say that's how we're going to be proceeding through the rest of the game. So, like I say, all I've got left for me to record, I suppose, is a load of Blitzball, and then I have got a serious amount of leveling to do, which is going to take me some time. So, thank you all so much for watching and listening, and yeah, folks, I will see you next time, where we will be beginning our Blitzball League. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then.